on to another property of acids and bases, that how do they react with metals? Isn't it? Now metals are very reactive substances, and we are saying acid substances are also found in nature. In the sense like a lemon juice, or if we say lemon pickle, all these sour substances which have been converted into pickle, and I store them in a container which is metallic. Now whether it's possible for us to store, have you ever seen pickles being stored in metallic containers? Generally they come in glass containers or they come in plastic container, isn't it? There might be reason for it. Why not metallic container for storing pickle? Pickles are sour substances, so they contain acid. So there might be some reaction that's happening between the metal and the acid, which we will see. And what is the product of that? So we have ascertained the properties, one very important properties of acid, bases. We didn't test any neutral substance. We'll do that later. First is use of indicators. A second property that I was telling you about is how do acids, reaction of acid and bases with metals. If I have to write a general equation, chemical equation and reactions we've done in the first chapter. So if I have to write a general equation for this, a metal reacting with an acid produces salt plus hydrogen gas is evolved. Alright, please look in the book. On page 20, we have that equation given, acid plus metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Alright, now I'm going to demonstrate. We have taken a metal zinc granules. Alright, zinc is available in the form of granules in the lab. So when we test this activity, I put this granule in the test tube, alright, and I pour dilute H2SO4 in it. What do you expect to be formed? Can we see the gas? Can you see the bubbles coming out of it? And along with the gas being formed, what is being formed? Alright, so these bubbles are due to evolution of this hydrogen gas. Now if you close the test tube with your thumb, you can actually feel the pressure of the gas being accumulated. Hydrogen is an inflammable gas. If you bring a burning, in the book they have also showed that if you bring candle near it, this hydrogen gas burns with a pop sound. This activity, because it requires burning of the candle, we'll do in the laboratory. But in the classroom we've seen that the bubbles of hydrogen gas being released and the product formed is zinc sulfate. Now linking it to what we had done in the last chapter, a metal, what metal we have taken? Zinc. Plus sulfuric acid is the formula for, H2SO4 is the formula for sulfuric acid. Please don't speak in chorus, alright? And the gas that is formed. Now what type of chemical reaction is? We had discussed the types of chemical reaction. Yes, Yog? It is a displacement reaction, alright? Zinc being more reactive than hydrogen has taken the place of hydrogen and you get zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. We can carry out this reaction say with hydrochloric acid, then you will get zinc chloride, isn't it? Learn to write down these equations with as many metals and as many acids so that you get a practice of forming the compounds, and also then you will be able to balance the chemical equation, isn't it? If I have to write for zinc with hydrochloric acid, then it will be zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. So what is the common thing happening here? Evolution of hydrogen gas in the reaction mixture. This is one property. Now do bases also react with metals? Yes. Do they, or do you expect them to react? What is the nature of metallic oxides and what's the nature of non-metallic oxides? Arushi?
Metallic oxides are
So they don't react, isn't it? That's what we presume, that metals are supposed to be basic themselves. They are the origin of all the bases. If I say sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, they all contain sodium, calcium, potassium, which are metals themselves, isn't it? So do we expect metal to react with the base? But there are only two metals which react with the bases. And the reason for them being, they are amphoteric in nature. And those two metals which are reacting with base is zinc and aluminium. Alright? Zinc reacts with sodium hydroxide to form, which is sodium zincate, another type of salt. In this case also the hydrogen gases evolve. Alright? This equation is given on page 20. The reaction that takes place can be written. You find again that hydrogen is formed in the reaction. However, such reactions are not possible with all the metals. The reason being, metals by themselves are sources of basicity of a substance. So you can't have a base and base reactive. Amphoteric means anything that can behave as an acid as well as a base. So zinc reacts with an acid too, and it reacts with a base too. So it is amphoteric in nature. The products that are formed are similar, salt and hydrogen gas. Clear?